welcome to the full show. So glad you're here.
Yeah, we are.
And have we told you how cute you are? Like how good looking you are and how great you
Brooke,
would
what's
look
wrong?
in
You're
one of our Brooke and Jeffrey merch for a cause sweatshirts.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm just saying.
That's true. Everyone looks good in them.
They really
it's a great
do.
color.
They are so awesome. And the coolest part is 100% of proceeds go to help hurricane relief through a great organization known as Heart to Heart
Yes,
International.
we love them.
So purchase, buy. You can only do it through December, so you better get your shopping in now. The link is in the show notes, or you can go to brookeandjeffrey.com. And hey, I'll shut up about how beautiful you are and just get this show started.
Let's get going.
The countdown to the holidays is happening.
Yay, Christmas!
I don't want it to be over, though.
I know. Can we just live here?
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and we're almost a week away from Christmas. And also Hanukkah.
Yeah, Jeff told me it starts on the same day as Christmas.
Well, we got the booze.
Wait, what?
Okay, we'll focus on Christmas. Sure. But to celebrate, we found a Christmas-themed poll.
Update on the poll. Hey.
The question is, if Santa Claus had a nationality, which country would he be from? Any guesses on what the top answer would be?
Icelandic.
He's very white, so some type of European.
I'm going to go Norway.
Is this realistic or what we want him to be?
Yeah.
Because Australian Santa would be cool.
Okay, I asked you a question. I didn't want questions back at me.
Oh, now
I
I'm
met
Australian
Portuguese Santa last year.
Oh, you said he was he was weird.
I don't
Kinda
know,
creepy.
man. He was skinny.
Yeah.
Skinny and old.
A little too many buttons unbuttoned
I'm
with
gonna
that
go
guy.
with French Santa, Jeff.
Well, the number one answer was, I don't know.
That's because
How is that allowed?
Santa doesn't belong to a country.
Well, after
he
that,
belongs to the world.
He's
30
the North Polian.
34% said Norwegian, Norway.
Yeah.
15% said he'd be Canadian.
I can see that because it's part of the Great North.
And then there was a tie between American and Russian at 6%.
That's
He
an
is not
interesting.
American, guys.
Russian.
Why do you think he's from Tennessee?
I don't know. Maybe we should start leaving him vodka out and see if he leaves us better presents. Then we're gonna know if
He's
he's
got a
Russian.
fifth of Stolichnaya aboard that slate. You know he does. Well, obviously, Americans took this poll because the rest of the people said, another country, I don't know where it is.
Okay.
You didn't know the name of another country because you went
couldn't think
through
of
the
one.
public education
Yes.
system here. I
Finnish,
see.
Danish, Turkish, who knows? But Brooke, is the Santa tracker going to be on at your house this year
my
for,
God,
for
yes.
Christmas?
We are so excited. The letters went out last week.
Aw.
It is a big deal.
Good.
Although I haven't planned a Santa
Meet up?
pictures
That's
or
what I was just going to ask you.
I haven't planned that yet. I think we're just going to do them all this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, we need to bring tears back, so that's a good idea. Let's move on. We got to get to the shot collar question of the day with a guy who's 23andMe says he's Danish above the waist and elfish below.
Elfish.
Elfish.
Digital
You don't
Jake, show us your
Hopefully
nationality.
like the big curly shoes.
It's
Jeff.
immortal down there. It's the holidays, the magical time of year where the trees go up, stockings are hung, and Mariah Carey defrosts for one live TV performance before going back into cryo hibernation.
And nowadays, she doesn't fully defrost it. She doesn't move a lot.
That's just all that Botox.
And while the reindeer are carbo loading for their big night, we're going to be loading up on something else. And no, it's not eggnog and Red Bull cocktails, Brooke.
Oh.
That sounds like a heart attack.
Oh, my God.
We're stocking up on holiday knowledge for a special Christmas trivia edition of Plenty of 20.
I can get drunk on that too, Jake.
I don't doubt you. Give me a number 1 through 20. I'll tell you a fun fact about the Yuletide season. You have to tell me if it's a real fact or just made up. We'll start with the woman who cuts her ugly Christmas sweaters into ugly Christmas crop tops. That's Alexis. Alexis, number 1 through 20, please.
5.
Number 5. Alexis, the first artificial Christmas trees in the U.S. were made in the 1930s using repurposed toilet brushes. Is that true or false?
Wait, that means they were used.
Yeah.
Repurposed is the nicer term.
You would need so many toilet brushes at your house to make a tree.
that's
Maybe
also
the
true.
1930s you had a small fake tree.
No, this is fake tree.
Alexis said this is false. This is...
What?
No
That's
way.
true,
Oh,
yeah.
my
It
God.
wasn't until the 1950s they began making them out of aluminum and plastic.
Oh.
So people weren't making them at home, Alexis. Companies were making them out of the toilet brushes and selling them to people.
Plus, you could clean your toilet with your tree.
Perfect.
People aren't just buying 80 toilet brushes
what I
for
thought.
Christmas.
Mom, can we open the presents quick? The tree smells.
Let's go over to Jose. Alexis is
Yay.
out. Jose, how about a number?
Number 4.
4. Jose, the famous Mariah Carey song All I Want for Christmas Is You was originally written as a joke about someone wanting a pony. Is that true or false?
That's so funny.
I don't think so. I'm going to say this is false.
Jose said that's false. That is... Yeah. While it was a funny idea, the song was always about love. Mariah Carey came up with the melody and the lyrics for the song in the early 90s while alone in the house while It's a Wonderful Life was playing in the background.
Oh, I'd like to know that she
I
wrote
thought she
it.
wrote it with another guy.
She
All right,
started
I won't
out.
argue, Jake.
She started
Sorry.
out.
Sorry,
It's
Jake.
Really? What?
Sorry.
Sorry. Okay, let's go to Brooke instead.
Okay.
Brooke, how about a number?
2.
Number 2. Brooke, in the Victorian era, families believed that reflective strands of tinsel would confuse and repel evil holiday spirits trying to haunt their homes. This is why some European families still use extra sparkly ornaments for good luck. Is this true or false?
Interesting. We used to use tinsel, and then I got on my mom about how it was a waste of plastic in the world, and we needed
Cats
to
also
stop.
can't eat it or they get.
Cats can eat a lot of decoration.
Yeah.
Not the lights.
Just
It's very
saying.
pretty,
No,
though.
but you would think like the lights and the positive energy.
I thought it was just to
fights.
reflect the lights. You know what? Victorian area, sure. We got all sorts of evil spirits around. Let's go true.
Brooke said that's true. That is... That is false. We made that up. Jeffrey, it's your turn. How about a number?
Have we done 8?
Jeffrey, the day of Jesus' birth is not mentioned in the Bible. It was originally believed to have taken place on January 6th, but was moved to December 25th because it was a better day to party.
Yeah.
True or false?
Was Jesus a big party guy? He was turning like water into wine and stuff, so he's definitely a party facilitator.
Okay.
Party
That's a
adjacent.
good point.
Kind of like a pusher. Like
Yeah.
he's the one that would show up to the convenience store and buy beer for all the
Yeah,
high
beer run
schoolers.
guys.
Yeah. How do you think he converted so many people?
Come on, Judas, do a keg stand.
Come on, here,
Don't
take
be
some
such a
wine.
pagan.
There's a
God.
party
Join
around him. He's
my
got 12
religion.
friends.
I'm gonna say that Jesus is pro party, so
Yeah.
yes, he'll move the holiday of his birth.
Jeffrey said that's true. That is true. In the 4th century, there were many pagan festivals occurring on December 25th, so the Christians moved it to give people an alternative way to celebrate.
All right.
Take a shot for Jesus.
Let's go.
We're down to just Jose and Jeffrey. We're talking Christmas trivia. Jose, Santa's reindeer are all female because male reindeer lose their antlers in winter. Is that true or false?
I'm going to say this is true.
Jose said this is true. It is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Jeffrey, we're down to sudden death. I need one number from you for the win or the loss.
Okay, number 19.
Number 19. Jeffrey, candy canes were invented to keep children quiet. Is that true or false?
It should be.
Pretty much every invention that's supposed to be like a treat or food is always to promote abstinence.
Graham crackers.
Graham crackers, every like child
Wait a
invention
minute.
is always to like make sure
Pretzels?
Dude,
that they don't get it
Pretzels?
on. I'm gonna say that's not true. It was used for abstinence.
Jeffrey said candy canes were not used to keep kids quiet. They were for abstinence. That is incorrect. That's true. In the 17th century, a choir master in Germany handed out white sugary sticks to children during church as an early form of parental bribery so people could hear the sermon.
And again, if you're
That's
just
really
licking
funny.
it or sucking on it, it takes a while.
That's
I
what she
love
said.
to hear
Jose, you have won today's edition of 20 of 20.
And Jose, you get to choose who gets shocked while singing Santa Baby by Eartha Kitt. Who's that gonna be?
I'm going to go with Brooke.
Oh. Santa baby,
Oh.
just slip a sable under the tree for me.
Oh, damn.
Wow, she's-
Oh, Brooke.
Been an awful good girl, Santa baby.
She used her 1960s voice for that. Impressive.
Here's a kid.
That's your shot collar question of the day. We got your phone tap coming up in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
It has been a tough year for some companies. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Four corporations.
I know, another bankruptcy, but they still get a bonus. So weird.
All over the country, people have been venting online about the cheap and terrible holiday bonuses and gifts that they've been receiving from their employers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It's always bad.
Like our holiday party where we had to cook our own cookies to bring to the party.
And nobody did.
No, it's all store-bought.
But here's a few of the top ones. One sales team was gifted a book on how to be better at sales.
Lost me at book.
Oh, wow. That's a little
That is
mean
such a
almost.
backhanded compliment.
I know. Or insult, you mean.
It's like if you want to make more money, earn it.
Yeah, okay.
That's fair. Another one said, I used to work at the Cheesecake Factory, and one year management gave everyone a cheesecake
Oh.
from Costco.
What?
Wait.
Oh.
Hey, maybe you get tired of your own thing, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
mix it up.
And they're definitely cheaper than the Cheesecake
They're a lot
Factory ones.
bigger.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's
actually
true.
value, yeah.
One person said, this year my company threw a mandatory holiday party that we had to pay in order to attend.
What? That can't be legal.
My
Yeah, no.
gosh.
They did it.
I bet you they're like, yeah, it's open bar. You're like, this is great. Yeah, $100 a head.
Yep.
Someone said they were gifted a subscription to the Jelly of the Month Club.
Okay, now no one's complaining.
Yeah,
There's
about
no
that.
more than
I can't
12
wait for
jellies.
Grape Month. Yeah.
And finally, one worker from a large tech company said, we were told we were getting nothing. And the reason, not everyone celebrates Christmas, so it wouldn't be fair.
That makes sense.
No one gets gifts.
I love it.
Yeah, we don't call it a holiday gift or year end.
I love
Also,
it.
not everyone makes the same-
Diversity weaponized for the holidays.
By the
That's
way,
how you do it.
I haven't gotten the 4 chocolates we usually get. Have you guys gotten those?
You get 4? I got half.
Forgot about that.
That's all we get.
The chocolate person probably was put into retirement too.
That's
So.
awesome. Yeah.
All right, Laser
Nice.
Stories is coming up. It's the radio segment that's helping out the shy guys who don't have a holiday date this year with mistletoe drones.
Jerome!
Yep. Type in your crush's address and the drone will suddenly show up to her house right before you do.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Then you knock.
Steady Eddie's gonna get a kiss this year.
Excuse me, but I've been wetting my whiffle for 30 minutes for this kiss.
That's right. And it's all thanks to Laser
wants
Stories, the segment where we read weird news stories around the globe, just like everyone else does, except we've got a laser. Those other tonsil touchers just don't.
Thank you, Laser Story.
This first laser story is out of Louisiana. It was around midnight when Domino's pizza delivery guy Terrence Watson pulled up to a house of what he thought was a legitimate delivery.
Okay.
Oh, I
But-
said the same thing as the sound effect.
Yeah.
It seems-
Shoot.
You guys are on the same page. As Terrence
too now.
got out of his car, a person in a hooded sweatshirt swiped the pizza from his hands and demanded $20.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Dude, you already got the pizza.
money.
Like,
Terrence gave it to him and then reported the incident to police.
Yeah.
And then just 7 days later, he had another delivery on the exact same street
Oh, no.
at just around midnight.
Oh, don't go, Terrence.
And you guessed it, the same thing happened.
come on, man. You can just keep calling him back.
The
No,
sa-
now he's up to $40.
same exact dude jumped out, took the pizza, and demanded another $20 cash.
You know, I do like a robber that's not picky about the toppings, though.
Yeah,
Look, it's
that's
taken
true. He's
whatever.
not snotty.
However, this time police were able to track him down by tracing the cell phone number he used to place the order.
Good.
And when the cops arrived at his house, they found a vital piece of evidence in the man's trash can. A Domino's pizza box.
That'll do it.
Yep.
Do you think he would have given himself up if it would have been Hawaiian pizza? He's like, actually,
I deserve to be behind
yeah.
bars
Crime in
for this.
itself.
I'll wait to be arrested.
So they took him away, and not surprisingly, a little while later, Terrence was back at Domino's and got a call to deliver a pizza
What?
to the local jail.
Can't fool me 3 times, sir.
Wait a minute.
He didn't bite this time, and he says he is not bringing pizza back to that street ever again.
Good for you, Terrence.
Yeah.
Learned his lesson. This next laser story is out of Botox Boulevard.
Yay, I'm saying that without moving my face.
The latest rage in plastic surgery is not cheap, but people are still doing it. They're changing their eye color permanently.
Double rainbow. Oh my God.
That sounds dangerous.
Why?
A 51-year-old woman named Ulka Dogan from San Francisco just showed off her new baby blues that cost her $12,000.
Whoa!
Oh, I thought we were going to change him to at least a cool color. You know, like if you're going to pay, go purple or something.
Yeah, or
Well-
rainbow colors.
Brooke, there's the
She
photo
had-
of Ulka. What do you think with her new blue eyes?
She looks kind of creepy.
Kind of like Dune.
honestly.
In Dune with the
Yes.
blue eyes. That's
They're,
what she looks
they're
like.
very blue, like crystal blue.
I like her dark hazel that she had before. Her dark chestnut, actually, is what I would call
Ooh,
it.
chestnut. I like
So
that.
would not smash?
No. And
can
I'm sorry,
smash.
but somebody needs, if you're going to get pictures taken to be an eye model for this dye job, you need to get better fake lashes.
Ooh,
I'm just-
worry about
wow.
the rest, girl.
I mean, honestly.
Well, that makes it awkward.
They're missing some chunks.
Oh,
That makes it
okay.
awkward because Ulka has been invited into studio for her to see the
You
eyes.
look beautiful.
I mean, great eyes, girl.
She's coming after Brooke.
You look fine,
Who's
honey.
your lash lady?
Oh, she's fighting Alexis now.
We will have the picture up on the Brooke and Jeffrey Insta stories if you want to see. Olga decided not to come in.
Oh, she's crying.
But she does say it was worth every single penny. She has been wearing she's been wearing colored contacts for 20 years to try and change her deep hazel eyes to a bright blue. And she finally got the chance when she flew to New York and dropped a huge wad of cash for the procedure.
Wow.
Interesting.
I can't believe she feels like it's worth it.
I know.
She must have a lot of cash to throw down.
Yeah.
The surgery is not approved by the FDA yet.
Even better.
Yet.
Nothing
And-
like bringing cash to a back alley.
It uses a laser to poke 2 tiny holes into her corneas.
Nope.
Then they fill those holes up with dye.
Nope.
No.
There are 11 colors to choose from, including emerald green, musky lagoon,
Muscular.
and honey.
Just honey.
That's just yellow.
It's it's not FDA approved. You don't know that it's just the real stuff.
Yeah.
actually
It's harvested from a beehive. You are fully awake for the entire procedure, too. And the doctor who is offering this saw about 15 total patients in 2019.
Yeah.
This last year, he's seen over 750.
Whoa.
So funny.
That's crazy. And now they all have the exact same eye color.
Yeah. This next laser story is out of the Feast Forum. A company surveyed 1,000 people on weight loss medications like Ozempic and Wegovy, and 12% of the Americans on those drugs say they plan to pause them over the holidays so that they can indulge.
Yes. Can you do that? Can you just be like, I'm pausing my Ozempic? I didn't know that was an option.
I don't think so.
You just stop stabbing yourself with the injections.
Yeah, but the side effect.
The top food temptations for people on weight loss drugs are Christmas cookies and sweets.
Yes.
Oh my God.
54% of people want to be able to scarf down more of those without thinking about their waistline. 48% of Americans say potatoes of some kind, mashed or scalloped, are just too hard to pass up.
So freaking
What about
good.
just raw with a little
Yeah.
salt?
Yeah. Straight out of the ground. Don't
Have you
even
ever eaten a
wash
raw
it.
potato?
No.
Oh, they're pretty good.
Like an apple?
Yeah. You put a little salt on them.
Well,
Gross.
maybe in a few years I'll hate myself enough to try it.
Yeah. Give it a
Hopefully.
whirl.
That's a juicy potato.
Yeah, they are. They have a lot of water in them.
And it isn't just holiday dinners and gatherings. In the poll, 64% of people say they regularly skip the drugs during vacations and on trips. And a good chunk also don't take them around birthdays, weddings, or even big dates.
See, that's ironic because I take more drugs during the holidays.
Yeah.
So that's opposite.
Yeah, but I think those are the fun ones.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, not the ones that
those
make-
make me eat more.
Yeah,
Right.
make you unfun.
This next laser story is out of holiday headquarters. The movie Elf is set in New York, and a big part of the movie involves generating enough Christmas spirit for Santa and his reindeer.
Yes.
So let me just say it's a good thing the movie wasn't set in Anchorage. According to a recent website that analyzed a bunch of Google search data to determine which states have the most and least Christmas spirit. And wouldn't you know, the one closest to the North Pole came in dead last.
Wow.
Alaska.
What the
Not a good
heck?
reputation to
You guys-
have.
That's like Santa's neighborhood, though.
The state with the most Christmas spirit was surprisingly Utah.
That makes sense. High religion, Jeff.
All
Yeah.
the religion.
Yeah.
Other states with the most Christmas spirit are Virginia, Illinois, Washington, Texas, Maryland, California, and New Jersey.
I could totally see Texas.
The bottom ones with least spirit, other than Alaska, are Wyoming, South Dakota, Montana, North Dakota, Arkansas, and New Mexico.
Wow, pick it up, okay?
Yeah,
Who
what's
better?
that? Come on, Arkansas.
Bunch of Grinches living.
Let's spirit shame everybody.
That's right, Jeff.
As for this guy, he's all about Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
And that's why, at first glance, it may look like he's in camouflage, but really he's just taped mistletoe all around his shell.
Oh, that's cute.
That is really cute.
He knows how to celebrate the holidays. And
I
that
bet he loves the stockings.
Sound Means Laser Stories has come to an end for the day.
That's a good one.
We'll do it again same time on Wednesday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
What's the sign of a true friendship?
Aw.
Like giving them a ride to the airport?
Oh, yeah, for
Always,
sure.
yeah.
No, but your Uber driver does that.
You pay them, though.
Yeah.
What about an invite to your above ground pool party?
Ooh,
Hey, hey,
yeah.
Getting getting closer.
Uh-huh.
Buying them a birthday cameo from figure skating legend Tara Lipinski.
I love Lipinski.
Yes, that's a true friend. But it's not what I'm talking about today. I'm talking about when best friends prank each other. To show how much they really care.
Yeah.
Because that's what one guy did. He did the sweetest thing ever and gave his buddy the loser line phone number. And so, unlike the ones that we normally do where a guy is getting rejected by a girl, this one's a little different.
Yeah.
Because he thinks he's meeting with someone at a secret location with a special password.
Oh, no.
Good.
You're going to
really
hear
funny.
it in a brand new loser line coming up right after this.
Hey girl, what's up with you?
Wait a minute, is this the right number?
It's the loser line.
Come on, just call me back.
If you haven't heard the loser line before, it works like this. Let's say a guy approaches you while you're out at the club and uses this charming pickup line on you.
Hi, sweetheart.
What?
Oh boy, he's shy.
I wish you were a computer
Why?
so I could select all on your clothes and then hit delete.
Oh, buddy.
Whoa.
That's some computer humor.
That's not funny.
And after he says that,
Okay.
whatever you do, don't ask him to show you the latest structure that he just built in Minecraft. Instead, tell him that you have an empty USB port. That's all his.
Oh, man, is he excited.
And then give him the number of the loser line, so hopefully he leaves an awkward voicemail that we can play over the air. Voicemails like this one.
Next message.
Hey, I was super impressed with you last night about how all of your movie quotes, and honestly, I haven't really found anybody better at trivia like that than I am. I mean, so this is just a guy leaving a message for a girl, asking her to go out with him. I mean, you had me at hello there, and I gotta warn you, every man I've ever gone out with has been ruined. Sorry, that was pretty bad. But yeah, you make me want to be a better man, and you make me feel like I'm king of the world. And I tell you what, if you go to dinner with me, I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Anyway, no matter where we go out, as long as it's not for Mexican food, because if we go out for Mexican food, you shall not pass. see what I did there? That was a fart joke.
Next message.
Oh, was?
Oh, I didn't get the fart joke at the end.
Yeah, it was so up and down. Some of them I was like, okay. Other ones I was like, hey, that was actually kind of funny.
It took me a minute to
I was
realize
just
what's
watching
happening.
Alexis's face because I don't think you probably
I
knew
didn't
one
know
of those
that.
movies.
Oh, no. I caught on there were quotes eventually.
Yeah. Alexis would have been so confused.
These loser line calls are like a box of chocolates.
Jeffrey.
Mostly filler and crap.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's not the ending.
Next message.
Hi, this is Christy. We met at the party. I was the blonde with curly hair. Look, I normally don't do this, but I'm kind of desperate right now, and I'm not sure if you were interested. But you did say that. Okay, hey, sorry. I know you do odd jobs. So you said, and I'm not looking for anything romantic. I actually am married. Would you mind babysitting? I spoke to my husband, and he said he was cool with having a stripper watch the baby. He's not opposed to it. Just we paid cash, and so yeah, if you're available tonight, please call me. Please call me.
Next message.
For a second, I thought she was calling a random person on Craigslist to watch her kid, but it's just a stripper. We're good.
That's all.
That was close.
See, I feel like strippers could be pretty good at watching kids.
Yeah.
You know?
Plus,
Entertaining.
They can share clothes.
Yeah, exactly.
Tiny outfits.
Remember, you can get the special
man.
loser line number if you text the word loser, LOSER, to 78592. Give it out to a stripper that you want to have watch your baby.
Yeah.
So that they can call the loser line and leave an awkward voicemail that we can play. Voicemails like this one.
Next message.
What's going on? It's Jay, the dude you were totally scoping out last night at the bar. And I was just like calling you to see if you wanted to get together, get some pina coladas, maybe some sex on the beach. But really, girl, I didn't say this last night, because I didn't want to
come on, too strong right away. But I actually have like a dope setup in my house, got a camera, you know, and I've actually made some OnlyFans for other girls in the past. And I think you would just kill it. I mean, I'm talking like money on money on money. And I'd only take like 25%, you know, small amount. So like maybe we get together, shoot some stuff on the OnlyFans, and maybe have some fun afterwards, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh my! I just want to punch that guy.
I literally just crawled out of my skin. I just can't.
He was so cringe, even the voicemail machine cut him off.
Yeah, for real.
Next message.
Hey, Chancho, I think this is Stevie, man. I'm at the spot. I think I'm at the spot. My buddy gave me your number, and he told me to tell you that the Cheetos were crunchy, and he said you would know what I was talking about. But yeah, man, I'm in my car. I don't know if is that you over there? No, I don't think that's you. But yeah, man, I'm here for the stuff, and the Cheetos, they're super crunchy. All right, and I'm sorry if I'm not saying it right, man. This is my first time doing it. I'm looking at the paper that my buddy gave me, and he said if the Cheetos line doesn't work, he said I should tell you cool unicorns rule. So I don't know if that gives me like a discount or an upgrade or what, but I'm in. So I guess let's party, Chancho. If that's your real name, I don't know if I should even say that. Anyway, yeah, I'm here, dude.
Next message.
Oh my God.
Someone buying drugs for the first time.
I know.
He got trolled so hard by his buddy. Yeah.
We always get to enjoy hearing, young love calls on these, but rarely do we get to enjoy a young first-time drug call.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. He's going to remember this for the rest of his life.
And it's like, it's not like the movies. There's not a code word and all
free
this
upgrades.
I wonder how long he sat there before he finally realized what was going on.
Oh my God.
How many people did he scope out in the parking lot? Like, hey, are you Chancho?
I know.
I'm going to say he asked at least 2 police officers.
Yeah. Remember, you can listen to Loser Line regularly at this time every week. And remember, hit up our socials for more hilarious calls at Brooke and Jeffrey on Insta, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. Phone taps coming up next.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Today, we call a guy who works at the food court in a mall.
Oh.
And we've heard that during his breaks, he likes to walk over to Macy's and use their free cologne samples so that he can smell nice for his girlfriend after work.
That's actually smart.
Bet he gets extra tips, too.
Isn't that a nice thing?
Expensive cologne for free?
Well, his girlfriend took that sweet little gesture and asked us to use it against him for a prank.
Oh, no.
That is devious.
Oh, she's a good girlfriend.
The only person who could pull off something that ruthless is Brooke.
Oh.
So she's going to make this dude awfully uncomfortable in your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Pretzels.
Hi, I'm looking for an employee there named Eli.
This is Eli.
Oh, funny. You're Eli. We have a problem.
Okay, who is this?
My name's Betty, and I'm the director of Macy's Employee Operations.
Okay, did you call to order some pretzels or something?
No. I called to discuss your breaks from the pretzel shop. Do you ever happen to walk over into the Macy's store?
Yeah, I mean, I guess occasionally.
Okay, occasionally. That's funny.
What's going on here? I'm kind of confused.
I just need to know, when you're inside Macy's, do you ever peruse the store? We have you on security camera.
What? Are you saying I stole something? Because that's not anything I would ever do.
Eyes in the sky, Eli. They don't lie.
I'm telling you, I didn't steal anything. I really didn't.
Okay, you're going to play dumb. All right, I'll tell you the issue. I've gone back over the security tapes, and the days you work at the pretzel shop, I see you go by the men's section and do a little spritz of the sample cologne.
So what?
So you're just okay with stealing from the store?
Stealing?
Pretty shocking response.
They're freaking samples.
Yeah, a sample cologne with a 3 spritz limit.
What? What are you talking about?
It's clearly written on the Post-it right on the glass. 3 spritzes per customer.
I never seen anything written on the glass. How am I supposed to know?
Always playing dumb. I get it. All right, listen, I spoke to my supervisor about it, and he wanted to press charges.
For using the sample cologne?
Over the given limit using the sample cologne. That's not using anymore. That's stealing at that point.
I didn't know there was a limit. It's not clear.
Listen, I talked him down, but only if you pay us back for the cologne that you used.
You're telling me I have to pay you back for free samples that everyone uses when they come in there?
It's not free after 3. That's our slogan around here. Okay, so I'm going to need your credit card right now, and we can just charge the $382.99.
What? That's ridiculous. I'm not paying $400 for samples.
No, I didn't say 400, did I, Eli?
Well, just about 400.
Hey, you do not know how lucky you are, sir. I mean, just last week, we had someone arrested for trying on too many pairs of shoes.
Oh, my God. Now you're just crazy. This is like...
You cross that in a day, I don't care if nothing fit.
Okay, but
you do not take advantage of us.
I'm not taking advantage of you. I work at the mall just around the corner, so I don't understand why you just didn't say something to me sooner.
They'll hire anyone these days, won't they?
I don't like this. I'm going to have to just come down there and talk to somebody and sort this out.
Hey, I'll have you know, if you set foot on our premises, I'll have our security guard roll you so hard, your future children will have a headache when they're born.
What the You're threatening me? Oh, my God.
Why don't you cry to your girlfriend about it, Jasmine,
What? Jasmine?
She's actually the one who ratted you out. Yeah, and asked a radio station to do a prank phone call on you.
What?
Yeah. This is actually Brooke from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. We're doing a phone tap on you.
Oh, my God.
Your girlfriend Jasmine said you like to take breaks at Macy's and then go try to smell good for her or something.
I can't believe she would even tell people about that. Like, it is kind of embarrassing, but oh, my God.
You just got to spread it out a little bit. You know, hit up a couple different department stores. Hit the 3 spritz limit at each one. That's how I do it anyway.
That's not a bad idea.
And I love the free deodorant section. It's great.
I haven't heard of that section, but, maybe I won't be buying deodorant anymore either.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
You know, Mark Twain famously said, tragedy plus time equals... Quick, Alexis, what?
I don't know. Tragedy time, not happiness? I don't know. Doesn't
like
sound
Mark
great.
Twain.
Yeah, good old Samuel Clemens.
Kind of the opposite.
Tragedy plus time equals comedy.
Oh.
That's what Mark
Did it?
Twain said.
No.
Okay, after tragedy, you need to give it enough time before it's funny.
Okay, I'm better at reading written things. Maybe
Yeah.
this would make more sense that way.
That's his recipe for humor. And one of our listeners says he got pitched a funny first date idea that he now regrets saying yes to.
Uh-oh.
And in all of our years doing the show, this was a first. We've never heard an idea like this for a date. It probably is going to be the last time we ever hear about it.
Oh, no.
Because while it sounded good at the start, it ended stinking worse than some of Brooke's homemade lunches that she brings into the office.
No, that's smelly.
Okay, I mean, I'm self-aware. I get that. That's not a good thing.
You're going to hear all about what it was when we do your second date update next.
Second date update.
What happens if you meet someone on a dating app and you find out that both of you have been in the dating pool for way too long?
What does that mean?
Then it's like, what's wrong with you? What's
Yeah,
wrong
yeah.
with you?
That's when you need to mix it up, like one of our listeners, Wayne, did recently.
Okay.
Did he suggest both of them dress up as their favorite Power Ranger and meet in front of the police station?
Oh,
That's actually really fun.
he went as a red Power Ranger, didn't
He
he?
didn't do that.
Oh, he didn't.
But
Okay.
it would have been a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
No, instead, he went a different direction, and now he says he's living with a medium amount of regret.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
That's,
in the
I feel
middle.
like that most adults live that way.
Yeah.
It's like not overwhelming, but he can still sleep at night.
Wayne, only a 90% chance you're going to regret asking us for help today. So welcome to the show. Namaste.
Yeah, I am having some regrets. It started as a good idea.
Don't they all?
We'll get to your questionable idea in just a second. But first, tell us about the girl that you went out with. Who's she?
Her name's Isabella.
Okay.
That's a pretty name.
Yeah, and from Jeffrey's description, it sounds like, I don't know, maybe you're a little exhausted from online dating?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Aren't we all,
Okay.
brother?
I mean, do you still have hope going into a first date with someone when you're just tired of it all?
I have a sliver of hope. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't just show up, but it's like, all right,
Yeah.
just give me a reason to leave. What's your name?
So tell us about what you wanted to do with Isabella.
Oh, yeah. So, Isabella, a couple weeks we were chatting, and we just had really awesome conversations.
Okay.
And, talked about our favorite candy and, our top 3.
Deep. That is some deep stuff.
Don't
I
get
like
started,
it.
because Brooke won't stop.
Yeah, what is your favorite candy?
Oh,
I'm
boy.
kidding.
Easy. Reese's Pieces.
Okay.
Reese's
Interesting.
Pieces, not the cup.
Does your first date have to do with like a candy shop or something?
Ooh.
No, but kind of like a game. Well, basically, we had so many fun conversations, and she was like, it never translates into a good first date. And I was like, well, let's just skip the first date then, and we can pretend like it's our second or third date.
Oh, okay. Can you do that?
I like that.
How do you,
Yeah, you could do that.
You can
You're like-
act like, remember last time when we talked, I said that.
You're like, why are you telling me this story again? You told me on our first date.
See, it's already funny, Brooke.
We're getting along so well. And she was like, well, what if we pretended it was our 1-year anniversary?
Oh.
Oh.
Now that escalated quickly, sir.
You're like, let's jump right to the divorce and start breaking up items
You're
in our
like,
home.
it's been 1 year and you still won't sleep with me.
Wait, were you into that idea?
Yeah. I was like, why not? What have we got to lose at this rate?
And you may get a free dessert out of it from the restaurant, whenever they know it's an anniversary.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what'd you end up doing?
So we made a reservation for a 1-year anniversary, and I ordered actually a bottle of champagne, and
Oh, you're a good boyfriend after a whole year.
we had them put out flowers with a card.
Oh.
Yeah. 1 year down, forever to go.
I legit want to steal this.
1 year down, forever to go. That was the card.
Yeah.
Wow, romantic. Did she think that's funny, or did it feel like too much to her? Because you really took this to like a serious level.
Yeah, you owned it.
When we met, we had happy 1 year, anniversary jokes, and she was into it too. She came with a present for me, which I wasn't really prepared for.
That's thoughtful. What was it?
Yeah, her present was a fake coupon book.
That's really funny.
Classic anniversary.
Yeah.
Like free hug. Stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it was kind of like that, but she was kind of sarcastic. Instead of free hug, it was like hug yourself or do the laundry yourself.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that's more like the 10-year anniversary book.
Yeah.
She sounds really funny. Did you guys laugh a lot on your date?
Yeah, the first 15, 20 minutes of the dinner were pretty fun.
Okay.
Then it got a little serious.
Oh.
Oh, serious.
Oh, no.
Why?
It probably was me. I was too into it, took it too far, because I started kind of telling her who she can be friends with,
What?
I don't actually know any of her friends, so I was kind of making it up.
I don't think
Wait,
that's
you
funny.
turned into the boyfriend that she wants to dump is what you turned into.
The ones the friends don't like.
Yeah,
Okay.
what the hell?
Well, hopefully you told her don't hang around Brooke because she's a wet blanket about your date idea.
Oh,
That's terrible.
Said, Lane's a bad influence. She's like, what do you mean? I don't know if she meant, what do you mean, who's Lane or what?
Because there is no lane.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the
That's
joke.
a totally...
Exactly.
Okay.
So
may
you were
have
a
really
fake
confused-
toxic boyfriend?
Yeah.
Cute.
Just confused.
I mean, what happened to the romantic guy that she was dating? Fake dating.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to fix in a little bit of real fake life.
Dude, that's exactly why she's not calling you
No,
back.
you have to
Yeah.
create some fake lows to enjoy those fake highs in your relationship.
No,
I'm
you don't
totally
put
on
up with
board.
that type of crap in a relationship.
Brooke,
you
he's
would
been
dump
single
him.
long enough. He has to do something.
I'm not surprised anymore.
Maybe there's a reason.
Yeah.
Was that it? Was
I
there
think
more
it's-
to the date?
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of got worse, perhaps, because
Uh-huh.
then we kind of shifted in the topic of how to discipline, our kids.
Oh. You're only 1 year into a relationship.
Yikes.
You already have kids?
No, we don't have kids now, but in the 1 anniversary world, it's normal to talk about, how would you discipline kids?
Oh, yeah. You didn't see eye to eye on how to parent your fake children?
No, we were disagreeing a lot about that. And she said something about my mom being overbearing.
Oh. I mean, how much longer did you guys last after that?
Well, it was hard coming out of, the overbearing mom thing. It got a little awkward. It just wasn't a good idea.
All right, man. Well, it sounds like you had a couple hiccups on the date, very tiny ones, but
Oh.
Big hiccups.
Painful
Jeff.
hiccups. They don't run.
Pretend. It was all pretend.
I know.
Guys.
every relationship goes through these moments before they find their stride. Isn't that right, Brooke?
Yeah, sure.
Every-
Usually not on the first date. That's
Yeah.
also your
Well,
1 year anniversary.
but on the 1 year
but-
anniversary, it
Yeah,
makes sense. So we're
okay.
going to play a song.
Yeah.
We're going to come back. We're going to call your girlfriend of 1 year, Isabella.
Oh.
And we're going to see if we can get her to go out with you one more time, okay?
It's so
I would
weird
love
for the
that.
second time.
All right. Hold on.
Second date update.
Jose keeps telling me off the air that he's going to steal this date idea.
I am!
Even though the girl clearly isn't calling back after it.
Well,
And it ended in total disaster.
So
Jose,
bad.
but it's so funny.
Not to the woman in the
Yeah.
room.
They
Remember-
left mad at each other.
If
She's not listening.
if a girl isn't calling you back, Jose, usually that's a bad sign.
I know, but it's just like, how much fun could you have imagining your 1-year anniversary?
Jose
Fake
just-
fights,
he just-
fake arguments.
He just wants to be in a relationship so bad.
For that long.
bad, like,
But we're talking about one of our listeners, Wayne, who just went out on a date with someone named Isabella. And on their first date, they pretended that it was their 1-year anniversary. So they set it all up with champagne and flowers at a restaurant. But Wayne thinks he may have overcommitted to the character when he made some jokey comments about who Isabella can and can't hang out with and how they are going to parent their future non-existent children someday down the road.
it's fake, guys.
I
He was
know,
kidding.
but Wayne, why did you go with controlling boyfriend as your persona?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't really thinking I was doing controlling boyfriend. I was just thinking, 1 year you have these little
No, telling someone who they can and can't hang out with is very controlling.
I mean, I was just looking out for her. Lane's a bad influence. And
Yeah. I haven't met a good
real.
Lane in my
Don't
life.
you get it, guys? It's funny.
What about
Yeah.
Lois Lane? No.
Brooke, didn't your
We're
husband
too
buy
bad
you a
at it.
dish rack on your 1-year anniversary?
That's true.
Yeah, but he never tried to tell me who I could and couldn't hang out with.
Yeah,
I'll
he
tell
just
you
said,
that
get,
right
in the,
now.
get in the kitchen and clean
Yeah.
some dishes.
Yeah.
Don't get the water all over the counter.
It's like, I'm hanging out with Mr. Clean then. I'm out of here.
Right. So it can't turn out any worse than that, right, Wayne? Let's just call Isabella and see
Any
how
worse
this
than
goes.
Brooke?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Here we go. I'm going to dial Isabella. Let's do this.
Hello.
Hey, is this Isabella?
Yes, this is she.
Hey, Isabella. My name's Jeff from a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Okay.
Like that sass.
I don't know what you
She is
expected
funny.
to say, Jeff.
You're really funny, Isabella, already. Hi.
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 This is the whole morning show.
Hi.
That's Brooke. You probably know their social media handle, Brooke Fox.
Yeah, sure,
Right.
Jeff. Like,
There's
it's not
Jose
typically
at Hilarious
Hilarious
Jose.
Jose on everything.
Yeah, and then
Do you even know
Alexis at Alexis Fuller.
Underscore.
16.
Underscore Fuller. No 16.
Oh, okay. Forget it.
Guys, don't argue.
I don't follow you
mess up
guys. How am
mine.
I supposed to
I
know?
don't think. Are you? We're not calling because of social media, just so you.
No.
Yeah, follow us though anyway.
We're doing a dating segment on this show, asking about somebody that you went out with recently named Wayne.
Oh.
Oh?
At Wayne Elaine.
Was that a good
What do you want to know?
Well, we want to know what you thought about your date because we've heard a little bit about it from Wayne, but we'd like to get your perspective on it. Was it good time? Stop dancing.
Dancing?
Producer's dancing in the corner.
I mean, I think it was a really clever idea of mine.
Oh yeah, to do the 1-year anniversary thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love that.
Can you tell Brooke what an amazing idea that date was?
So fun.
It sounds like it.
She doesn't believe that people can have fun doing that.
I'm not saying it didn't sound fun.
Uh-huh.
It just,
Yeah.
you know,
Didn't end fun?
I don't know. It depends on what you think. Like, did you think it was fun?
I mean, it started out pretty fun because, like, it was silly and just like, yeah, we already know each other. We've known each other for a year or whatever. But then,
Yeah.
like, I don't know, we're talking about our family, and there was, like, this weird moment where I made this joke about his mom being overbearing and stuff like that. And
Which is a pretty stereotypical mother-in-law joke, or like,
totally.
you know,
absolutely. But his response to that was like, are you sure you want to eat that pasta? Like, I want you to live a long and healthy life, and I don't know if that should be something that's a part of your diet. And blah, blah, blah.
I'm going to take a line from Alexis.
I mean-
Stop.
he already told us
Thank you.
about the friend thing too. Like, why is he doing that?
Yeah.
Or does he have kind of a point if he wants you to live long and,
No,
long and healthy?
Jeffrey,
don't
get
take
out of
that
here.
angle.
I mean, if he really cared about you, is all I'm
Oh my
saying.
God.
That is...
Red
But
flag.
then he brought up this person. I can't even remember her name, but like he brought up this person because it was made up or whatever. But he was like, I don't want you seeing her anymore. It's a bad influence for you, and blah blah blah. And like, yeah, it was made up, but like
I would run.
It's kind of a red flag for me.
Oh
like,
my God. I would have alarm bells going off left and right, like beacons of like, burr,
Wait,
burr, burr, like
I
a
don't
submarine.
understand. You made a joke about his mom being overbearing.
Yeah, but that's like a stereotypical joke.
Right.
Oh, why is that okay?
Because he's not talking about who he is as a person.
He's
she's
not
trying
talking
to...
about who she is as a person.
Wait, can I just say something? It wasn't a real person.
Okay, that's Wayne, Isabella. He just jumped in the conversation.
It
He's
was
been
a
listening.
made-up person, Isabella. We were in it together for our 1-year anniversary. I don't know. I was upset when you talked about my mom, and even though she is very overbearing, you don't know her.
Ooh, you hit a nail on the head, huh?
You're not listening. Like, you're saying about the mom, and then you completely changed around onto me and something about me as a person, and it's like that didn't really hit well. You know, we were joking about our family, and then suddenly you started telling me that I shouldn't eat pasta. Like,
yikes.
Oh. Family joking is okay, but talking about food, that crosses the line?
Yes, Jeffrey, you don't tell people what they can or can't eat, or can't not hang out with.
If it's out of concern for your safety and health and well-being.
No, she's not a child. You're not her dad. Like, get out of here. And why do you think boyfriends act that way? Like, even if you're just pretending.
And like, pasta isn't even bad for you. Like, what are you doing? You're basically just feeding into the stereotype that carbs make you fat and I'm fat. Like,
no one cuts my carbs.
I didn't mean it like that. I was coming from the health perspective and caring about you wanting to have a healthy, long, prosperous life together.
All the girls are not liking this.
No, this is bad. No, I mean, it'd be one thing if you said don't smoke. You know, like something like that.
What's wrong with smoking?
Yeah.
It's a free country, is it not? Oh, now I'm not allowed to have my cigarettes? They're legal.
Okay.
You're telling me what I can and can't do?
You get her, Jeff.
I mean, if it wasn't pasta, there wouldn't be the freak out.
I mean, it seems like a big freak out over one thing. Is that all that it was? He made a bad joke about what she can and can't eat in a fake scenario.
It was a lot of the making up this stuff, which you know, like there was one where he was talking about like our kids and disciplining our kids, and I was like, okay, if we're just dating on a 1-year anniversary, that's not something that you usually talk about as disciplining your children if you haven't even talked about wanting to have kids yet. And I was like, all right.
I don't get any of this. What are you talking about? We already talked about having kids at our 6-month mark.
Oh my God, no.
You forgot that conversation, Isabella?
Oh my God.
That conversation maybe happened with another girl.
He's kidding, guys.
I know.
It's just a joke and
It's been a
balance
lot hotter situation than this.
He's not very funny. Like,
No.
Wade, come on,
Brooke.
man. It's like foreshadowing just a crappy relationship is what you were doing. Like,
Brooke, she's just against me the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's on you, bro.
Wayne emailed us for help. Remember that, Brooke.
yeah.
This date idea was all her idea to pretend to be like a couple a year into a relationship.
A cute couple that's fun.
But also
and
realistic.
And like
you talk about
flirty.
like your pretend European vacation you have this year.
That's fun.
Now
You
he
know?
has to pay for a big Euro trip. Otherwise, he's a bad boyfriend. Oh,
She's obviously going to split the cost, Jeffrey. They're only been together for 1 year, okay? She's an independent working woman. Give her a break.
is that true,
Are you
Isabella?
in the fake world? Are you?
I would absolutely pay my own way, but like I would appreciate if he offered.
In a fake world. What is going on?
But that's
You
a
should've
much
been
more
better.
fun conversation.
It really is, yeah.
All right, fine. Would you like to go to Europe with me? I'll pay for it.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely.
Our fake.
Wait, what?
The fake world just got way better.
Yeah, I
I'll
can't.
pay for it.
Yeah,
You,
so
me,
fun.
Amalfi Coast.
Oh, wow.
Oh, hey, and
Ouch,
leave
I
the
like
kids
it.
behind.
Okay.
Well,
Come on, guys. Literally, I think he tried to take the bad angle as a joke, and it didn't work. But
I think she went with her gut.
you
but
guys
whatever.
are still laughing right now. You have chemistry.
yeah, like we can all tell when a joke is a joke and when it's not a joke.
Yes.
Except him.
And I'm not joking right now when I say I want to pay for a second date for both of you and
A
we'll
real
pay for
one.
it.
Yes.
Pre-Europe.
Yeah.
Pre-Euro trip.
Pre-Europe.
Yes, just a regular first date, and we can pretend that you guys haven't been dating for a long time anymore.
A real second
A real
date.
second date.
I would be okay with a real second date
Oh,
and just see what he's really like in the present moment instead of thinking what a future should be.
Oh my God, I can't believe
Oh my God.
I can't believe you said yes.
Wayne, are you still up for this?
Yeah, of course. And she won't regret it at all.
Okay. Just no more hypotheticals on your guys' date.
You guys should not joke at all.
Look what happens. True love prevails even when Brooke tries to actively kill.
Yeah, sabotage.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I just wish that some of my co-hosts could be more laid back and chill like me. Mr. Smooth.
I get too worked up. I know. I shouldn't care as much as I do. I don't know why it lets me affect
Oh, that's
it.
the problem. I care too much.
Sounded like you really cared about him when you were laying into him for his date
Well, I
idea.
cared about her. I think those are too many red flags.
Yeah. I think Jose summed it up pretty well, though, when he said the guy made a couple mistakes on the date, but overall it was a fun idea.
Yeah. It just went down the wrong road.
And then he showed his true colors, and then that's why she should have run. But whatever.
Really?
You know.
I'm happy that they're going out again.
Me too, Jeff. I love love.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I don't think this is love.
I think we gotta give them a break. They were fake people setting up fake scenarios and fake problems.
Making jokes.
None of it was real. They don't actually have these problems between them.
Yeah, they will.
Got fake triggers.
They will.
And when they do, they can come back and we'll do an Awkward Tuesday and fix them for you. But in the meantime, if you ever need help getting a second date, you can always email the show.
Yes.
We'll call the person who isn't calling you back and then judge you all the way till the end.
That's right.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Imagine being a little kid on Christmas morning, excitedly unwrapping a present,
Oh, the best.
tearing off the bow,
Oh, my goodness. Go for it.
only to be completely shocked.
Oh, there's a crowd even watching.
Not because it's something that you wanted, but because your gift was clearly stolen from a business earlier that day.
Oh my gosh.
Even as a kid, you know that?
Plus, maybe the most awkward company gift exchange ever, where someone's Secret Santa finally got a chance to give their coworker a present that showed just how much they truly have despised them.
Wow.
All this time working together. It's coming up when we talk about the worst holiday presents that people ever received right after this. The holiday season is all about giving.
Aw, it really is. Isn't that nice?
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and I know people like to say it's the thought that counts.
Uh-huh.
But sometimes a present is so unfathomably terrible. It's just so out there, it traumatizes the gift getter for the rest of their life.
I can already think of some trauma gifts that I've been
Brooke has
given.
a whole list in her head.
Yeah.
The worst part is there's no real healthy outlet for when you get a bad gift. Because no matter what, you're supposed to force a polite thank you through the clenched teeth of your fake smile.
Of course.
But luckily, a brand new survey finally gave people the chance to vent about the worst holiday gifts people ever gave them.
Yeah.
So this
Let's
is going to
go.
be healthy for everybody.
Yes.
Let's get into it. Number 10, one Christmas, my aunt gave me a spam calendar.
Wait.
12 months of pictures of canned spam. I was 14 years old and had absolutely no idea what to do with my face when I opened it.
The bad thing is I want to see it. Like, how do they make spam seasonal? Like, is it in a bikini on a beach for July?
It's a good white elephant gift.
Yeah. We actually need to get our hands on this and put it up in the studio.
There you go.
Number 9 on the list says, one year my dad got me an emergency car crash kit.
That's a good gift.
It had a disposable camera for recording the scene, a document form for both parties to fill out, a tape measurer for measuring I don't know stuff, and some white chalk for what I assume was marking out where the dead bodies land or something.
So this dad had as much confidence in her driving as Alexis's dad
100%.
had.
I could see getting this.
So funny.
My guess is the chalk is to mark where the dents are.
Or everything.
Yeah, or do some sidewalk art while you wait for the cops to show up.
Yeah, do some Foursquare.
Number 8, my grandpa said he was planning on giving me a tissue box with some money inside of it one year.
That's a weird thing to... Why put the money in there?
It says still not sure why he wanted to do it that way. But anyway, he accidentally wrapped the wrong box. And on Christmas morning, I just opened a regular box of tissues.
That is so funny.
But they're like, ooh, Kleenex, the good brand.
Meanwhile, Grandpa 8 days later was like, why did somebody put money in my tissues?
Number 7 on the list. For Secret Santa one year, I got a present from a coworker who I'm positive never liked me.
Oh, okay.
Because their gift to me was a double XL t-shirt that said fast food removal service on the front.
Oh, no. That is so savage.
That's so funny.
I could see the twisted joy in their eyes when I unwrapped my present.
Wow. I once got a gift from a coworker here that was a beer tour. I was pregnant.
Well, something to look forward to once you're done with all that.
Okay.
If you've ever received a terrible Christmas present, though, then you can totally identify with this because we're going over a survey of the worst gifts people ever got for Christmas. Number 6 says, I'm a dude, and when I was 13, I received a weird gift from my uncle.
Uh-oh.
It was a magazine with Paris Hilton half naked on it, along with a small tube of Vaseline.
No!
I guess it was supposed to be a joke, but it was really, really awkward to open up in front of my family on Christmas morning.
I'm really glad that didn't say, but it was really, really useful.
Yeah. Number 5 says, I vaguely remember being a little kid over at my grandma's house.
Yeah.
And we had a random conversation one day about how I like the squishy toilet seats at her place better than the hard toilet seats at mine because they aren't as cold at night.
Why?
It's true.
Well, that year for Christmas, I excitedly unwrapped my grandma's gift only to discover a light pink squishy toilet seat.
Yes, you got what you wanted.
But wait, light pink? Is that the color you wanted?
And they say, I mean, I get the logic, but really, Nana? On Christmas?
I feel like that's a good gift.
Number 4, I'll never forget when my uncle came over for the holidays one year, and his present for me was one of those restaurant pagers that buzzes when your table's ready, which he clearly had stolen from the Spaghetti Factory, along with a stack of cocktail napkins that had the Spaghetti Factory logo on them.
And he was at dinner before he came over. He's like, all right.
It'd only be worth it if a half an hour after opening it, it actually buzzed. To let you know.
Number 3 says one year my stepdad's sister, so my step aunt,
Stepdad's sister, got it.
got me a pair of Aldi brand women's lacy underwear with the size scribbled out.
Oh, what?
The sister came over to me after the present time and whispered, I got these for myself, but they were too big. So I just blacked out the size. That way you wouldn't feel so embarrassed.
Why would you say that?
Oh, my God. Although, you know this is relatable because of our coworker who gave me her leftover thongs.
That's right.
God.
A whole package of them in different colors, Alexis.
Oh, yeah.
Are you wearing a pair right now?
No.
Okay.
They said, I would rather get nothing than have to say thank you for that.
Yeah.
Number 2 says, when I was 10 years old, my grandparents stayed over at our house and gave me a rolling suitcase on Christmas Day.
Oh, that's nice.
Would have been okay, but the reason is because while they were in town visiting, my grandpa bought himself a brand new, larger suitcase for their flight home.
Wait, so you got the hand-me-down?
And decided to just pass his old one down to me as a holiday gift.
So funny.
Still kind of cool, though. I mean,
that is so quintessential grandparent move,
Yeah.
right?
It still works.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the number 1 worst present someone got for Christmas, according to this survey.
How could it top any of the ones that you've read?
Well, it says, I will never forget the year I bought my whole family 3rd row tickets to see James Brown live in concert. And literally within minutes of them opening their gifts, it was announced on the news Christmas morning James Brown had passed away.
Oh, no. Not even like we're rescheduled.
Rest easy, James Brown.
Oh, my God. Here's a bonus one that says, looking back, this really wasn't a bad present, but when I was 6, I got a pair of pants for Christmas. And I started crying and screamed out, you're supposed to get me these anyway.
So true.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Those are the worst gifts people ever got for the holidays.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Win! Brooks! Box!
We've got a new player, Jamaica, on the phone right now, and she is currently sitting in her car outside of a restaurant, ready to celebrate her son's birthday.
Oh, what's your son's name?
Yes.
Adrian,
Happy birthday, Adrian. How old is he?
16.
Oh, my God.
Oh, little
Oh, my God.
guy.
So actually, he prefers you to stay in the car. He doesn't actually want you to go in, I don't think.
Exactly.
What's the most embarrassing thing you've done this week to him?
Probably posted something on Instagram that he saw and was like, "Mom, keep that down."
You are so cringe.
God, you shared your face? Ew.
Why are you sharing cooking recipes, Mom? That's not cool.
Well, hopefully you can pull out a win in honor of your son's 16th birthday. Brooke is leaving the studio. You know how the game works. You got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know, and you could say pass, but you have to beat Brooke outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Good luck, Jamika. Your time starts now. All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey was released in what year of the 1990s? 90, 92, or 94?
92.
Which is the only continent with land in all 4 hemispheres?
Pass.
Neil Armstrong was the first man to walk on the moon. Who was the second?
Pass.
Due to their large body size, what animal also has the largest brain in the world?
The hippo?
What Las Vegas hotel, famous for their volcano, shut down after 35 years on the Strip?
Pass.
Oh, Jimmy.
Uh-oh.
Maybe don't dedicate this one to the birthday boy.
Your son's probably looking at you shaking your head right now. But
Mom, cringe
he's got his hand over his mouth right now, just in shame.
Well, let's pivot out of your son's birthday and talk about the holidays, because apparently Jamika has a Christmas tradition where she gets her entire family to dress up in their Christmas PJs.
Cute.
And they watch Christmas movies together. What's your favorite Christmas films, Jamika?
This is controversial.
So, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is
Solid.
a
We all love
classic.
that.
Okay.
Yes.
Approved.
You got to do Home Alone.
Of
Amen.
course. The first one and then the second
The
one.
first one. The
But the
first one and maybe the second
Yeah,
one.
if
Yeah.
you're right.
I was embarrassing my children over the weekend because they watched the 4th.
Ew, what the heck?
What is that?
That's not even Kevin anymore.
I know, that's what I told them.
That's not real. That's not my Kevin.
I kicked them out of the house. So,
That's a good mom
Yeah.
there. Okay. Now it is Brooke's turn. Are you ready?
yes.
Your time starts now. All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey was released in what year of the 1990s? 90, 92, or 94?
94.
What is the only continent with land in all 4 hemispheres?
Ooh, interesting. Africa?
Neil Armstrong was the first man to walk on the moon. Who was the second?
Buzz Aldrin.
Due to their large body size, what animal also has the largest brain in the world?
Ooh, blue whale.
What Las Vegas hotel, famous for their volcano, shut down after 35 years on the Strip?
Oh, that was the volcanoes with Tropicana?
We'll take those guesses. It's time to go over to the
Darn it.
scoreboard and see how you both did with Jose.
Why can I just stop dreaming about Marvel?
No.
Bolaños.
That was Brooke as a kid. She loves waffles.
That was actually me last week.
Jamika. Can I just say happy birthday to your son again and not really say that you got 0 correct today?
Nobody heard.
Oh,
Nobody heard.
yeah. No, that's
Talk
okay.
about it. Let's not, this was all a shout out
Hopefully, he
call.
still loves me.
Yeah,
Hopefully, he still
I
loves me.
always love you.
He just tuck and rolled out of the car.
Yeah. And the next test he fails, he's like, well, Mom,
Yeah,
I got it from
right.
you.
Yeah.
This is your fault. And Brooke obviously gets the win with 4 correct.
Oh, sorry about that, Jamika. Let's go over the answers for everybody. All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey was released in 1994.
Wow.
The only continent with land in all 4 hemispheres is Africa.
That is so mind-blowing.
Neil Armstrong was the first man to walk on the moon. Second was Buzz Aldrin.
Mm-hmm.
Due to their large body size, what animal has the largest brain in the world? The answer is sperm whale at 17 pounds.
We still gave it to... No, it was whale.
I would not have guessed that at all.
You gave it to me.
We
even though I
gave
said
her blue whale.
The
Well,
answer was just whale. She could have said any whale.
Okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
did say a hippo. I don't know.
Yeah. Hippo was a good guess. Las Vegas hotel, famous for their volcano that shut down after 35 years, was the Mirage.
The Mirage.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Brooke.
Gosh, that's wild.
Yeah, so Jamika, it was not enough to beat Brooke today, but just for playing, we are going to give you 2 tickets to the Seattle Christmas Market. Seattle's Winter Wonderland is back. Make unforgettable memories at the Seattle Christmas Market with festive activities, delicious food, and more. You can get your tickets for the Seattle Christmas Market at seattlechristmasmarket.com.
It's actually great. I've been
Awesome.
and I bought pumpkin brittle for the show.
No.
And Brooke tried some.
Ooh, That sounds delicious.
No, they have a bunch of cute shops. You're going to love it. The market's awesome.
Don't worry. We do retakes here. You can call back and play again, okay?
Or have your...
I always wonder how people get through so many times because it was so hard for me to get through. I think it was just my son's birthday luck. Yeah.
That's cute.
Maybe it's only on his birthday.
This could be your birthday tradition.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
So come back again soon, Jamaica. We'll be back to do Win Brooks Bucks same time tomorrow.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.